A check may be signed by one person, but can all partners still face prosecution? Imagine thinking you are only a sleeping partner and suddenly you are summoned in a check bounce case. This is the story of Sonali Verma and another versus State of UP, decided by the Allahabad High Court on 19th November 2025. The case arose from two complaint cases under Section 138 of the Negotiable Instruments Act involving KD overseas. The applicants argued they were only sleeping partners and had already given power of attorney to Sahil Verma to run the firm's daily business and financial affairs. They also said they had not signed the checks, and even the complainant admitted that the checks were issued by Sahil Verma. Their argument was simple. If they were not signatories and there were no specific allegations showing they were in charge of the business, why should they face criminal prosecution? But the Allahabad High Court rejected this defense. The court drew a clear distinction between a company and a partnership firm. It held that unlike a company, a partnership firm is not a separate legal entity from its partners. A firm is only a collective name for its partners, and therefore liability is joint and several. The court held that once the firm is liable for check dishonor, that liability automatically extends to the partners. Even if the check was issued by an authorized person like a power of attorney holder, the partners cannot escape responsibility. The court also relied on the principle under the Partnership Act that every partner is jointly and severally liable for acts of the firm. So the High Court refused to quash the proceedings and upheld the summons. The position of law is simple. In company cases, liability depends on specific role and responsibility. But in partnership firms, partners cannot easily distance themselves from the firm's acts even if they call themselves sleeping partners. So here is the real question. Should a sleeping partner still face criminal prosecution when someone else actually signs the check? Subscribe NavaLegal to understand law the way courts actually apply it.